breaking?
Sometimes it is breaking, completely breaking. I'm not able to understand sometimes. Sometimes it is okay. Maybe your network is very slow, I think so. Your internet is very slow.
Oh,
Even,
okay, I don't know. Maybe it is problem.
yeah, there is a gap between
Mhm.
your explanation and the opening the slides. After 1 minute, 2 minutes, I'm able to
Oh,
see whatever you're saying.
oh, okay, okay. I don't know because I also feel somewhere delays. So I don't know what is the problem. Okay, so yeah, whenever you see something behavior like that, you can just stop me so I can stop at that point and I can wait for a couple of seconds, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So now we are on same page. I'm on a home page of that flamingo screen.
Yes, yes, I am able to see.
Okay. So here is again yeah, here is again what I can say, settings button, so I can go there and I can change my theme. Okay, so keep it as it is. Okay, here we have time zone, so I can change my time zone. All are European and Europe. Okay, so as per your time zone you can select the time zone. Okay, this is the update set. We'll come to that part, what is update set. Okay, not today, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Then application, what is that application? We'll come to that part as a latter. Split layout, what non-vertical, horizontal, how to want to split it. You want to none means like that. Okay, vertical means something vertical, horizontal means this will split like this. See, you can just observe your pen, display pen, this we call as a right side display pen. Okay, so split vertical means like that, none means nothing, horizontal means it will split horizontally. Okay, so just keep it as none. Okay, date and time, you want in a calendar, time ago, both. Okay, so this is how we display. Okay, so this is your option like how we can do it. This is the tab form we want, then compact we want, wrap text, because wrap longer text in a list column. Suppose you have longer text, then you can wrap it. Okay, so as of now I have home page as system admin. I can change the home page. Okay, so if I change something like different, like sales or CMDB, see in the right side you can able to see different home page. I mean a display pane. See enterprise CMDB. So these are the pages. We can create our own and you can add it there. How we can add it? This is the part of your our uh, session. So yeah, I will guide you in that. Okay, so this is settings. This is we have logout. Okay, and upper side if you see there is a search that we call as a global search. Global search means suppose I have this incident. Okay, suppose I have this incident. Okay, and I want to search it, so I can search it here directly. If you know the number, then you can put it the number and you can press enter. Okay, so it will display that incident. Okay, okay. Here, right here, this is we call as a welcome. We have your name. Here we have two buttons. One is called impersonator. Impersonate means we can log into our system using any account. Like I want to see how that other person can application or what is his role and everything. So I can do it. It's just impersonating. Means elevating, impersonating with the other user. Okay, then I have this elevate security. This is the high security plugin we have, so we can enable that security admin, so I can go into any area of the system to modify it and to do it. Okay, so this is the overall view. Okay, so this is left side. Just I'm just repeating once again. This is left side. This is the right side. Now let's move to the incident. Okay, suppose see this is in the left side navigation. If you see, I'm just collapsing all application. Okay, see here we can see something, right? Incident change problem. Okay, so incident we call as a application. Okay, Okay, under that incident application we have models. Okay, so create new is one of the model, assign to me is one of the model, open is one of the model, open unassigned is one of the model, resolve is one of the model, close is one of the model. Okay, so these are the models I have in the left side. Similarly, I have models for problem. Okay, so problem is create new, assign to me, known errors, open, pending, these are the models. Under change, I have create new, I have open. Okay, so there are lots of models are there under change, because change is something kind of big model, I mean it's a huge model. Okay, see here we have lots of things under change model. Okay, so this is called applications, and under that we have models. Okay, so let's move to the inside to the form and let's see, explore what are things we have. Okay, so here we have left side applications and models, and here we have, see these right side we call as a list view. Okay, if I click on open, it open records. Okay, on the right side it can display records, list of records. That is why we call it a list view. We call it a list view. Okay, so this is the list view. Under that we can see number of records. Okay, so as of now I can see only 32 records we have. We can change here the size. You can see 10 records in a one shot, or maybe 10 view. Oh, sorry, show. Okay, so I want 15 rows. Okay, per page. So let's see. Okay, so it is showing. So 1 to 50 one page, and 15 to 32 one page. Okay, now let's change. I want to change it to 20, 20 rows per page. Okay, so it is showing 1 to 20 in one page. See, 1 to 20 to one page, and rest in another page. See here only 20 records you can see. Okay, so here we can change the your size, I mean how many records you can display. Okay, here is a new, if you want to create a new incident, so I can click on that new and I can create it. Okay, so this is a list view. Here we can see the columns. Number is one of the column, caller is one of the column, description, category, priority, state, assignment group, these are the columns. Okay, similarly we have this kind of structure or view in all screens, in all models, in all applications. Okay, incident we have this list view, change, problem we have the similar. Okay, problem number, problem short description, state, assignment group, assigned to blah blah blah. Okay, here we have only 6 records. Similarly we can see the same behavior in a change models. If I click on open, see these are the change records we have. We have only 20 records. Okay, so this is the list view. Okay, let's, okay, like Excel sheet. Okay, your rows and columns. Similarly, here you can see something settings like button. We call as a personalized list. See, update personalized list. There is a label. Okay, so if I click on that, it will show me the one panel. It's opening. Just wait for a moment. Yeah, it will show me the one panel, and here it will show personalized list columns. Okay, and here whatever I have available, that it shows in a left side, and what I have chosen or what I have displayed, that is in a right side. Okay, so that we call it a slush bucket. We are moving from left to the right. Let me add something else. Something, suppose let me add cab date. Okay, and I want to move to at second place. Okay, and let me save it. Okay, what happen, it will display after number, cap date.
You mean adding the columns to the modules? Hello?
Mm, this is only for a display purpose. We are not, yeah. This is only the display purpose. We are not adding any, what I can say, configuration or any other new models, new columns. It is just already we have column, already we have particular fields on that table. So we have just added that column. So it will display it. It will show onto the form itself. Okay.
Oh,
So this is a cap date. See, number is there, cap date is there. It is just display purpose. Okay, we have already in a change table, if you see the change table, we have almost 90 fields on a form. Okay, so these are the one of the field on the form, change form, number, then cap date, short decision. If I click on new, you can able to see that.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, this is a number. Okay, I have cap date, so cap date must be there somewhere else. So cap date, work end date, plan, somewhere it must be there, cap date. Okay, cap date field is not available on form, but it is hidden might be. So that is what is not showing. Okay, so this is the already field available like number. Okay, so you want column, so we can see that. We can show that there. Okay, why we are adding this? Why we are doing the personal? To see what are the values we have instead of opening that form and to check that value. Okay, we can see in the same in the here only. Okay, and we can export that as well. How to export it? Just right click here. Okay, and just export. You can export into Excel, CSV, XML, and PDF. This four format we supports. Okay, so here if you click on the right click here, it will not show you that option export. It will show the different option. If you right click here, it will show you the different option. But if you want to export, then you have to click on this header. This is the table header. So you have to click on that header and you have to export. You can click anywhere in the header, number, cap, approval type, anywhere. Okay, so we can do that. We can export it. Okay, so that menu, if I right click, it shows me the menu, right? So that menu we call as a context menu. In the ServiceNow terminology, we call as a context menu.
But these are different requests, different change requests, right? If you want to export the particular request application, that
Yeah,
list, how can we?
yeah. That is so. That is like suppose you want to only what I can say export comprehensive changes. Okay, so you can put type as comprehensive
Okay.
here, type or maybe here type. Star means wildcard search. So whichever start with see. So I have 13 comprehensive changes. Okay. So if you see, this is the filter criteria I added. Okay. And now I can export. So it should export only that. So whatever I have filter, whatever is displayed here, only that record will get exported. Okay. But on the fly or maybe on the dynamic, suppose if you want to export it and you want to take only 5 records, then it is not possible. Okay, only whatever the records you have, you can see in the form in this list view, that you can export. Okay, but if you
Okay.
want to put something like first 5 or maybe a particular record, so you can put filter here. See here the filter. See this is the filter. So you can add here filter conditions. Okay, so let's you I want to filter which is assigned to me. So okay, I can put a filter. Okay, and assigned to me. Assigned to is able. He don't have any change request assigned. That is why it is not showing. So he don't have anything. So likewise, we can put the filter and we can export it or we can see what are the you have in a plate.
Okay, but we
Okay.
can't export the individual that numbers, right? Individual number of records. We can't export. Just we can export the group, right?
Yeah, we can export the individual record. Suppose if you want to export that number only, 19 number only. Okay, so you can copy here, you can put it here, you can search it here. Okay, and you can right click and you can export it. You can right click here and export it. Okay, but if you want to export a single record, but it will not export into Excel sheet, it will export into PDF. You have to just open that. Okay, open that particular record, and here again you have to go to the context menu. Context menu means you have to right click on header. Right click on header, and here we have export option. So we can export into PDF and the XML. We cannot export into the Excel sheet because the
Oh,
single records and we have so many fields. Okay, so we can export single record, but it cannot be, we cannot export it into the Excel sheet.
okay.
Okay, so this is, yeah, so this is what I can say, filter. Okay, so let's move to the deep into the filter. So this is a part of our yeah, this training. Yeah,
Actually,
configure navigation,
your
search,
voice
and
so much breaking, and there is a long delay between the showing the application. But way of explaining is
oh,
good, but there is a long delay. It is difficult to.
let yeah, let me reconnect it. Let me reconnect it. I don't know what is the problem. Just give me 5 minutes. So let me restart my machine and I can connect it. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. Okay,
Oh, okay, sorry for the trouble.
that is fine. That is fine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Rahul, just restart the link. It is more than enough.
Let me open that schedule first. Okay. So did you understand I mean the forms and all? I mean the look. I mean sections of the ServiceNow tool. So left side, this is the right side pane. This is logout. This is blah blah blah. This is the application. This is modules. If I click on open, there's the list view. Here we have list. Okay. Let's move to the next part. Okay, so this is the filter. I forgot to tell you, this is the filter. Okay, so you can add the conditions and you can filter out the records. There's nothing but we have to add conditions over there. We want to filter a particular records from the table. It's just like a database. Okay, if you have ever explorer of a database, okay, so whenever you're searching anything in a database, we have to add query like where clause. Okay, so like I want to get records from incident table where incident number is XYZ assigned to blah 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 or created between blah 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 time. Okay, so I can put that filter and I can get that record. Okay, similarly we have this filter. So I can put the filter and I can filter out the records and I can find out the records or I can search the particular record. Okay, here we can do so many things with the filter. Okay, so let's move to the next part, that is filter. How to save the filter. Okay, so this is the incident. Let's have, this is a list of incident. Okay, but what I want to do, there is a huge filter. Okay, like assignment group is release implementer. Okay. Or assignment group is RAM approval, RMA approval, or these are all OR conditions. To just make the huge query, I'm just adding or. Okay. So these are three groups, or maybe I have to put 15 groups or 20 groups. Okay. So it will be a huge list. Okay. So if I run it, it will show me the records which is assigned to those groups. Okay, so I total 12 records. But I have to apply this filter again and again. Okay, after every 1 hour, I have to check is there any count is increase, any count increase, or anything blah blah blah. Suppose task is given to my manager, please monitor their queues, right? For this particular group, how many records are going? Okay, so this is like for every hours I cannot put a filter like 20 groups, one by one 20 groups. It is a time consuming activity, right? To avoid that, we can save the filter. If we have feature in ServiceNow that is called, we can save the filter. Okay, how we can save the filter? It is simply, okay, this is a filter we have created. Okay, so there is an option called, there's a button. If you see, there is a button called save. Okay, I can save it and I can give it the name group filter. Visible to me only. As of now, I can say it is visible to me because this particular report or particular filter I want to use only me, or I want to share to group, so I can select that group. Why it is not selecting? Okay, I can select that group and I can add what are the group name I want to select. But okay, everyone means it will be shared to everyone. Okay, but I don't want to do that. I want to share to me only. Okay, and I can save it. So it's a group filter. Let's put my group filter. Okay, and save. Okay, so whenever the next time I want to run the same filter, how I can do it? I can click on open. There are three vertical lines, not vertical, sorry, horizontal lines. Okay, so I have to click on that and I have to click on filters. So there you can see here. Where is that filter that we have saved? Why it is not saved? Okay. My group. Let me say it. Yeah, now it's got saved. Okay. So you can go there, filters, see here, my group. Okay. If I click on that, it will apply that filter and it will show me that record on the C. Assignment group equal to RMA group. So this is the filter. Okay, and this is how we can apply to filter. Okay, now the again query comes like, okay, we have created a filter but I want to delete it or I want to edit it. Okay, so how we can do it? You can just type here filter and the system definition we have filter. Okay, so we can go there and we can check that filter. Okay, so I want to take it sort by Z to A. Z to A means I'm putting that sorting on the updated. Updated means whichever updated recent, it will show me the first. See, my group. Filter we have added it. I have added it. Okay. So what are the filter I have added? I have added my group. The name is my group, and it is applicable on incident. And condition was assignment group is RMA approval. Okay. So if you want to add it, so I can add it and or condition, what are the condition if you want, we can add it. We want to delete it, we can delete it. Okay. So this is like when we receive a particular query from business saying that filter or maybe delete it or maybe do blah 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 with that particular filter. So you have to go to under system definition, you have to go to the filter. We can search for that name, filter name. Okay, if here from name, from here we can search it like my, this is the things. Okay, and we can edit it and we can play with that. Okay. So this is like filter. Okay, so Jyoti, are you clear with the filter, how we can add a dynamic filter and how we can play around it?
Yeah, I am fine.
Okay. Okay, so this is just like configure navigation, how to configure, how to search and how to on UI options. Okay, then manage list, filters and forms. Okay, so let's yeah, in a list I showed you, right, how to personalize list and how to do it. Okay, but there is some more things are there. Okay, I will come to that. Okay, so filter is clear. Let's move to the forms. Okay, before move to the forms, I want to move to the list, manage list. Okay, manage list means okay, let's incident. See, this is the list view. Okay, manage list means suppose you want to add any columns here, then I have to go to the personalize and I have to add it. I have to add it column from left side to right side. So you want whatever you want to see here, I can add it. Okay, so this is list view. Okay, personalized list view. But here we have layout. Suppose if I right click on here, we have configure and we have list layout. Okay, so we can change the layout. List layout. List layout means, see, earlier the columns here, what are the columns you can see that are only related to incident table, but I want to go inside the table. Okay, so let's take suppose caller. Okay, so caller is like not a, it is part of a different table, but we have connected with the incident table. So incident is table and the caller is a reference field, we are referring that field from another table that is called user table. This is actually stored, those value Abel, then Carol, this actually stored, we stored into user table, but we are providing reference to the incident table and we are attaching here. So that is why it is a reference field. Caller is a reference field in the incident table. Okay. Now the thing is, I want to display here this caller manager as well. Okay, but manager field is not at all exist into the incident table. Okay, but I want to pull it from caller table and I want to display here. Okay, so how I can do it? I can go to the configure, then list layout, then I can go caller here, caller. There's a plus symbol. Plus symbol means I can pull the records in from that table. So here is the selected expanded field. So yeah, from the caller I want to get a manager. Is manager. Yes, manager. Okay. So caller manager. Okay, then save it. Okay, manager is not display. Why it is not display? Because I need to, because we have added configuration, we have added new things into that. Okay, so reflect it, I want to yeah, for that we need to reset to default, column default, then only it will reflect. See, I have reset it to default. So now number caller manager. Here manager field is this. Okay. So none of the caller having the manager. So that is why it is a blank field. Okay. Let's me add one manager here. So and it's let me add his manager. Okay, manager field is not available. Let me add. Okay, let me add his manager. Okay, let me update it. Let me refresh it. Okay, see, now I have added Abel's manager as Alan Morton. Okay, so now it is showing that. So that is like from that incident table, in that incident table, caller as a reference, and from that caller field, we are displaying a manager. So from tables inside table, from the reference table, we are showing that value. Okay, so that we can do via the list. So this is the rightly configure. We have to list layout, and we can do it. Okay, this is just only I want to show whenever I want to show particular fields on a list view, then it won't impact any your application, your business. Okay, it is just only for a display purpose. Okay, so that is called list. In a list, what we can do, so we can see in the form. Okay, we have more deep into that, but as of now I'm not covering it. Okay, so while going to the further session, I'm going to cover that. Okay, this is called list. Okay, the next topic we have forms. Okay, forms is like, okay, we have forms. Okay, so forms are like, okay, so these are the models. Okay, if I click on create new, this is the form that we call as a new form. So whenever you want to create a new record on a particular table, that time we use that. That is a new form. Okay, if I click on open, and if I click on any existing incident, okay, so this is form, but it's already exists. So number is 1, so data is exist. Okay, so this is form. So this is we have number, caller, these are the fields we have. So that field we generally call as a dictionary. So number is in the ServiceNow language, we don't call as a field, we call as a dictionary. Caller is one of the dictionary, location is one of the dictionary, category is dictionary, subcategory is dictionary, configuration item is dictionary, impact is dictionary, legacy urgency is dictionary. Okay, so those are dictionaries we have. Okay, and this is called left side panel, left side split, right side split. Okay, and here we have related list. Not related, we have tabs. Notes is one of the tab, related records is one of the tab, closer information is one of the tab, stock change is one of the tab. Okay, and below that we have this task SLA. This is we call as a related list. Okay, this section we call as a related list. Okay, I can add one more related list if you want. So right click on here, configure, there is called related list. I can add one more related list. Okay, or maybe I want to delete, I want to remove that related list. So I can go to the configure, I can go to the related list, so it will open. Okay, I will come to that part. Okay, so let's first understand. Okay, so this is the fields we have. Okay, if you see number, we have only the plain text. That is means it's the string. If I right click on it will show me that configure dictionary means I can configure the characteristics or property of that particular field. Okay, show means I can see what are the properties associated with that particular field. Okay, so this is the incident number. So number is the field. Okay, it is coming from which table? Task table, because incident table is having parent table tasks. So there are so many fields which we actually inherit from the task table to the incident table. Okay, I will come to that part, what is the parent and child and how we can inherit. Okay, so as of now don't think on, just concentrate on what are the properties we have. Okay, this is the name of the table, this is the element means number. So this is the what are the what is the background or what is the backend value of that particular field, that is called number. Okay, what is the type of that field? Field, it's string. Okay, is there a reference qualifier? Reference, no, it is type of string, so it don't have reference qualifier. We call it a reference qualifier. Reference qualifier means, is there any filtering condition to show that data or particular blah blah blah. So I will come to that part. Okay, this is there, this field is independent to any other? No. So what is the max length of this? It's a 40 only. Okay, this is the attribute. Okay, we'll come to that part, attribute. Okay, as of now don't think on that. Okay, so these are the properties we have associated with that particular dictionary. Okay, so let's move to the caller. If I right click caller, you can see something different in that. Okay, what is the different? See here, it is a table incident name, backend name of this particular field is caller underscore ID. It is a type of reference. And from where it is referring? It is referring from this table, this underscore user. Okay, so generally ServiceNow store the data in the form of table. Okay, so this data is incident data. This data is incident data, number, caller. Okay, it's stored into incident table. There is a table called incident where we store that record. Okay, and this is the user data. We store that record into user table, that is we call it and the table name is sys underscore user. Okay, so it is referring that field, that data from that table, that is why we call as it's a reference field. Okay, so this is the forms we have and this is the type of dictionary we have. Tomorrow maybe we'll go deeper into that field, like what is the dictionary, how we can add it into the form, how we can change the layout of the form, because see, this is the main core part of the ServiceNow, that is UI policy, data policy, UI action, business rule, and client script. Okay, so I need one need a time slot of 2 hours, consecutive 2 hours or continuous 2 hours, so I can explain you very deeply into that. So I can write some small snippet of code and anything, and I can show you that how it works and how we use into the real-time application, real-time scenarios. Okay, so yeah, so this is for the day only, for the today only, like configure navigation, search the new options. Okay, UI options, and that you will not understand now. I will come to that part later. What are the UI options and how we can do it. Okay, but I think manage these filters and forms, I think you must have very much clear, you must have got very much clear idea on that. Okay, navigation part is also you must got very good idea. Search is also you might have got very good idea. Okay, so this is the core important part. Okay, so I'll come to that part maybe tomorrow. This is the small part. I don't think it will take more time. 10 to 15 minutes is enough for that. Okay, but before that you need to understand then this part, then only you will understand what are the plugins and why we use. Okay, and this is again a straightforward topic, how the user administration works, how to add the users, and what the significance of roles and groups to log in and to play. Okay, and this is again a core technical part, again how to manage table, how to create a new table, and how we can do. So this is comes with the custom application. Okay, so before moving that, I want to you that you can take your own developer instance. So you can register yourself, you can take your own developer instance. So we'll make a plan, and according that we can create own application in your instance, and we can create those things. Okay, so you'll get hands-on as well, and that's data and that things will store into your instance as well. So it will be very helpful to you to refer into the future. Right, so yeah, I mean that's all I have for the day. Okay, so Jyoti, and sorry for, because today actually I was busy with my some work, so I couldn't give you that much of time. So that is why I asked those guys to delay the session maybe for 45 minutes. Okay, so yeah, so tomorrow onwards we'll connect to maybe on the same time or the similar time. Okay, maybe 8:30 my time. I don't know what is your time. Maybe you must be morning 7:30. Yeah. Okay, so we'll connect early. So today we connect 9:30. So from tomorrow onwards we connect. I mean we prepone for one hour early, and we connect it, and we'll do it for 2 hours consecutive. I mean continuously, and we'll finish up that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll meet through tomorrow, and we'll move ahead with our basic stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So
Okay.
yeah, Jyoti, so just one feedback, just one feedback. I mean, the speed is okay. Are you able to understand what I'm teaching or what I'm going to? Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is okay, Rahul, but there is a because of the network issue. I don't know because of the system slow. It is difficult to understand.
Then using or condition, then blah blah blah.
Okay, this is like a
Okay.
reference help rate. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So they have very good stuff on a wiki. You can refer it and you'll understand. But only thing is you must know the terminology, right? What is the filter? What is the breadcrumb? What is that? Blah blah blah. Okay. So you must know that terminology. What the form's called. Okay. So this is breadcrumb. Blah blah blah. Okay. So then you'll be able to understand. Similarly, you can search for the forms. Okay. So
Okay.
that's forms. Okay. Using forms. So you'll get all the details there.
Mhm. Still, there is a long
See
delay.
how to
You are explaining forms and I'm seeing filter screen. So,
oh, I
so
don't know.
I'm
I don't
able
know.
to.
Okay, let me talk. Yeah, let me talk with the Suhasini to sort it out that. I don't know why it is happening. Just your call. Before that, I had a call with my manager and I shared my screen. He shared his screen. It was working fine. I mean, it was good. The connectivity was good. We can able to understand and we can share the screen. But I don't know what happening that point. Let me check with the Suhasini for that.
Yeah, please check with
Okay.
the problems. Okay. So tomorrow, I can get a
Yeah,
clear
yeah, yeah.
understanding. I'm seeing what you are explaining,
Ye-
so I can able to understand
Sure,
clearly.
sure, sure. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Rahul.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, good, no worries. Okay. Yeah, and meantime, don't forget to register yourself for this instance.
Yeah,
Okay,
today.
get your own instance. So it's
Okay.
yeah.
I will.
It's hard. It's hardly take 10 minutes, not more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.